Hola, amigo.
Oh man.
Oh, man.
Oh man, lo and behold, be low and hold it. That sound like Big Ren the
Oh,
legendary.
be low and hold it.
What's going on, man?
Oh, just hanging out.
Yeah,
Just
spirits high.
spirit. Yeah. Spirits are always high, man.
Yeah,
Can't ever have no low spirits.
absolutely. You know what? My spirits are high too for a few reasons. First off, hello. I'm your guy Juv,
Oh,
J-U-V, just on your vision. That is the boy Big Ren the legendary. And if you are listening to this on the day of its release, it is my birthday.
happy, happy birthday,
My
motherfucker.
guy, no doubt. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. And in typical hard camera fashion, we come bearing gifts. What we
Gifts,
decided to do today, gifts, presents,
treats.
treats. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Want to thank you for pressing play on episode 37 of the Hard Camera. This is a special episode of the Hard Camera. This is the best of the Hard Camera Volume 1. We decided to do something a little special to celebrate the birthday of me. So, if you're a long time listener, I didn't plan this monologue out. It's just coming out how it goes.
That's the way. That's the best.
It's old age, just so long time
No
listeners know.
scripts.
No scripts at all. Now, of course, as 37 episodes deep, this being number 37, on the marquee, on the surface, this is a podcast about wrestling storylines. We talk race and wrestling. We talk gender and wrestling. We talk life through that lens, and we also, of course, discuss storylines. But we also know that it's a bit of a niche topic. It's one of those, I mean, if you know type topics. So what we like to do for the first, typically what, 20, 25, 30 minutes, sometimes even close to 40 minutes, depending on what
Yeah,
we
yeah.
go
Sometimes we
through.
just go on and on, but it's always
Sometimes we
good
just
shit.
go. Absolutely, absolutely. Speaking of good shit, what we decided to do is take of those conversations we have, those 25, 30-minute conversations we had, before we even get to whatever our topics are, those conversations typically have some kind of life gems or life affirmation, or it's completely fucking silly. Uh, there's maturity, there's immaturity, there's corny, there's
A lot of the
introspection.
first, a lot of the corny and immaturity for me.
Nah, man. You know, because the thing is, man, what I've learned throughout this whole thing, especially listeners who aren't fan of the wrestling product, listeners who are fans of just those 30-minute conversations, they tell me what I already I've known for such a long time, that you are way more likable than I am.
Man, they don't know you that well. Then I mean, I don't
Man,
know.
but you know what? I've known you for a long time. We know each other for a long time. It's why we got together to do this. I know how likable you are. You know what I'm saying? I've been known this. How lovable you are, dog. But the
You've
people
always,
who,
for the longest, I remember you've always said that too. How
yeah,
lovable
man,
I am.
dog. You know what I'm saying? And so I wanted to put that on display along with, some of the things we like to talk about. But the people who give me feedback, fans and non-fans of the actual wrestling product, they do not hesitate to tell me that they love just listening to you talk.
Man,
So Big Ren is loved
I
out
appreciate
here.
that.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. And I appreciate any kind of feedback, good, bad, or indifferent.
Oh yeah,
Um,
same here.
you and I've said this for most of the episodes, that you bring something out of me, something that some people wouldn't see, some stuff I didn't know I had in me. You bring things out of me, and I love to put that on display each and every episode. What we've learned is that, yes, on the surface, yeah, this is a wrestling podcast, but bigger than that, it's an examination of our friendship.
100%.
And through that lens, the lens of our friendship, we get to explore a lot of different facets of life that if we were a lot more similar than we were, we wouldn't necessarily get to explore them the same way. You said what?
We're far from similar.
I'm trying to tell you. So through our dynamic, we're able to touch on a lot more through our experiences and our willingness to listen and just be good friends. So with these episodes, what we did, there's a lot more meat on the bone. Volume 2 is already planned out. But for this next close to 2 hours, man, we wanted to take you through different episodes, all chronological, so you can kind of see the maturity of where we've started and where we've grown and where we've got to as far as our conversational topics, as far as how we deliver them. Be ready to be in your cubicle with your coworker wondering why you're laughing so hard. Be ready for the somber, introspective moments. Be ready to question things that you thought you believed about life. Be ready to curse either one of us out. We're down for all of it, man.
We got any NSFW shit on there?
What's that?
We got any NSFW type shit up on this first one?
It depends on how loud.
I don't give a fuck. But.
Yeah, no, definitely not. It depends on how loud they turn the volume up. Everything is safe.
Cussing, no?
It's all safe for work if nobody knows what's happening. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Just don't get caught.
Absolutely. Don't get caught. Throughout this whole monologue, man, I forgot to even ask him, or I forgot to ask you, to let them know how they can reach you on the social medias, though.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, y'all can find me on Twitter and Instagram at @motherfucker, _MAA.
I'm sorry, go ahead. I'll tell you why I'm laughing this way. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
All right. Yeah, y'all can find me on Twitter and Instagram at @motherfucker, _MAAFHUCKA. Then on Snapchat, you can find me on Snapchat too at moffedup316, MAAFFHHDUP316.
Yes, sir, man. Shotgun and treats, grilling meats. I laugh because, like, of course, through 36 episodes, I've heard you, like, say, hey, it's a motherfucker. But for some reason, at that moment, that was the funniest time ever. I don't know why.
I remember it was probably like maybe like 5 to 8 episodes ago or something. Like you said, one of your boys or a couple of your people or whatever. How do I find like a motherfucker? What is that? Like how do you spell that? Like I'm looking up like moth.
What is right? Moth with O's and PH's. Yeah, man. So we definitely. Oh man. Yeah, we like to let them know how we can be found. Find me on Twitter and Instagram at JuviDesayuno, JuviDesayuno. Check out the crack Twitter staff at The Hard Camera. Check out Facebook.com/Juv where you get this, that, and the third. And of course, check out the entire archive of The Hard Camera on the YouTube. Go search The Hard Camera on YouTube for those who don't like to mess with Mixcloud. So yeah, again, for this next close to 2 hours, man, you're about to ride an entire wave of emotions. It is the best of The Hard Camera, Volume 1. We'll see you on the other side.
So you know.
Right. Eggs and all.
Yeah, that's man. Funny, but how you been, man? What you been up to?
Well, man, so I picked up a little side gig.
Side deals. Nice.
A little side gig, yeah. Side deals. DJing weddings and private events and bar mitzvahs.
Hell yeah.
So
hell yes.
I start training tomorrow. But,
Say if you ever need any muscle, let me know.
Muscle.
The bar mitzvah, I know they get wild, those motherfuckers.
Yeah, no doubt. Have a Nagila out that motherfucker. Or whatever, I don't know. But, I start training tomorrow.
That's fucking tight, though.
It should be cool, man. It should be cool.
So that's, that's a great way to fucking meet people.
Yes.
You already know what goes down at weddings.
Shenanigans. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to use my DJ name. I'm probably going to use Juv. You think? I don't think they should hear my real name. Fuck that.
No, dude, I think Juv's perfect because it's short and it's not a big ass long name like some motherfuckers got.
It might be a little. See, and I'm not gonna be DJ Juv. I'm just gonna be Juv. But I think that might be a little aggressive for some of these audiences.
You never know.
Imagine someone's like 72-year-old white grandma saying Juv.
Oh, you never know. You never know. I mean, some of the people that I've seen this weekend, you never know. Because I mean, it was a whole mix of fucking people out there this weekend, man. It was tight.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, not everybody like bro is gonna be getting married at these events.
Very true.
I'm definitely gonna be doing some shit for some Von Heisenschmeisens. Mr. and Mrs. Von Heisenschmeisens. Yeah,
let's fucking get it. I'll shut the club down tonight.
I'm saying, right. That's wild. We shutting the club down tonight.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, sounds fucking tight.
Yeah, man. It should be cool. So, appreciate it, man. But,
shit, bro. Fucking, bro's wedding, possible best man.
Wait, say that last part again. You said you were the possible best man?
Yeah, I had two others.
That's like, you told me he didn't, you told me he didn't decide yet. Who did he end up picking?
His brother.
Okay.
Okay, that's perfect.
Yeah.
But, like, dude, if I was about to be the motherfucking best man, shit, I was about to go online, look up a fucking speech, and just search it up my own way.
Go online and look up a speech. Is crazy. Crazy.
I'll put a little spin on it. Just give me something to go off of. Because, dude, I was like, man, if I get up there, bro, I'm definitely going to bring this down. The time I stabbed him twice with a fork over some bros. That's real shit. What you mean you stabbed him twice? That's 2 different times, bro. I stabbed him twice in the hand with a fork.
Oh my god.
Fuck.
What the fuck?
Or bring up like how we actually started kicking it, bro. I used to have to do some, like, numbers saved to my phone was do not answer. It was like, hey, man, you can crash my house tonight. Let me call my folks real quick. I get my phone. Crazy. He's like, what the fuck does it say? Do not answer.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Hold up, man. Wait. So hold on, man. How'd you save the friendship? Like, where'd y'all go from there?
He just laughed about it, bro. Like, this has been since high school, so I mean, it's like over 10 years, over 10 years ago.
Yeah, let's see if it all such news.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, brother. How you feeling, man?
Pretty good, man. I be feeling a whole lot better about some fucking Popeyes.
White County ain't on that Popeyes wave yet.
Fuck no, bro. We don't even have a chicken joint.
I ain't got no Lee's.
No, dude, we don't have a fucking Lee's, man. We don't have a Chester fried. We got fucking.
You ain't even got no KFC.
Nah, dude. Hey, I will say, okay, there's a town. There is a town. It's like 30 minutes. It's probably like from here. In between here and Carbondale, there's a town called Harrisburg, and they actually have biggest. They actually have the biggest fucking KFC in America. And this motherfucker has a breakfast buffet, bro. Been there.
Not a regular buffet, the breakfast joint too.
They got the breakfast buffet, bro. I went there like 4 or 5 years ago on fucking Easter with my cousin.
Oh my god.
Then after that, he went and bought a gun.
How far is that from you?
Like 30, 40 minutes.
God damn, man. 40-minute drive for some chain chicken.
And a gun.
And a gun.
On Easter.
Oh my god. Oh man. Jesus died for our sins, our buffet breakfast, and a gun.
And our firearms. Thank you, baby Jesus.
And our firearms. Thank the man upstairs.
The only chicken we got down here is like fucking Walmart Deli and like this little shitty grocery store. The other grocery store, it's right across the street from Walmart. It's called Big Giant or Little Giant. I can't remember the name. Mm-hmm. But fucking, they sell like expired shit all the time.
Big Giant expiration dates.
2 days ago.
Oh my god. Day old bread from 9 days ago.
Bro, I swear to God, like you know how you go some places like some stores or whatever, they have like a bargain bin. You know, like which normally it's like spices and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
The whole grocery store is a bargain bin.
Basically, the whole grocery store is a bargain bin, and the bargain bins they do have, like they have bags of chips and shit, and you look at their expiration date, and dude, I swear to God, they're like a year old. They're kettle cooks, so they can get away with it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That sounds smart as fuck to me.
I mean, yeah, they've been there for as long as I can remember, since I was a little kid.
Oh my god, kettle cooked chips from 2016.
Yeah, no bullshit, man.
Oh, don't trip! It's supposed to crackle like that.
Yeah, it's supposed to taste stale.
So, you think kettle cooked means?
Well, you never had kettle cooked? What's your problem? How you feeling now? What's going on?
Oh man, just trying to stay busy, man. Went to a wedding that I didn't get paid to go to.
Yeah, you got to see that stunner though, right?
Bro, that really set the tone for the day, man. People, man, yeah, I watched a man. So they didn't introduce, right? They didn't introduce they didn't introduce the bridal party in pairs like they normally do. They introduced all the bridesmaids, then they introduced the groomsmen. And my man was so lit already, he gave a man a stone cold stunner upon introduction.
He was walking out there like, I seen it. He was strutting. He was doing that Vince McMahon walk, kinda.
And that's what's killing me. It was on Snapchat within 5 minutes.
Yeah. Like I knew, like as soon as you texted me, I was like, okay, bet. I'm on Snapchat, look up some stories.
You know what I'm saying? Bet I know it's in these streets. You hit me back 3 minutes later. Bro, I just seen it. I'm like, what the fuck?
I even hit up the guy that did it, like that gave out the stunner. I was like, that was a 6 turn. I was like, what the fuck? How'd you see that? I was like, Snapchat, man.
I'm nice out here, don't trip.
Yeah, like 4 hours away, 3 hours, whatever. I'm there.
I'm saying, dude, that's a weird thing about people I've noticed. And this wedding was a big example of it. Like, and it's a human nature thing. When it's time for people to like be part of the show and have their moment in the show, They freeze up. They tense up. No, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say, face ass. And
you gotta go out there and rock it. You gotta go out there and rock it.
You gotta go out there and handle your business. But when it's not their time, when it's not their time to be in the show, that's when they want to do all the catcalling, all the wrong place, wrong time shit. Like, my man who gave the stunner was the best man, and nobody could find him to give his best man speech.
He's probably out in the car smoking weed.
My man could not be found for a couple hours. Right? But was at the bar after the reception, just like nothing happened, you know what I mean? You know the part where the groom is getting the garter off of the bride's leg and he's about to toss it?
Yeah.
Like, it's supposed to be a fun moment, but it's supposed to be their fun moment. I'm not supposed to be seeing people walk through the fucking shot, walk on the fucking stage, walking through to be part of the camera angle. Like, no. You had the microphone to say what was on your heart, you know what I'm saying, to be funny, to be heartfelt, to be this, that, and the third. And you froze, you choked. You know what I'm saying? There's cats, when cats are giving their speeches and there's people in the crowd yelling out, catcalling and shit, like, no, I will kick you out of my anything. This ain't your moment.
I mean, yeah, like, I always clap and shit after speeches when I throw a rooster call up in there, you know, like, but, like, I'm not gonna fucking darn this shit,
Yeah, get that, yeah, like, cats, yeah, man, cats ain't got no charisma like that. Like, that shit ain't cool to me, man. I remember being 16. Like, I just got my license. Didn't want to do nothing but drive, man. Cats want to roll down my window yelling at people on the street. No. Child lock. We don't do that over here.
Fireworks at the back window.
Man, nah. Like, no, this ain't your show, homie. You just be in the audience. You just ride. When it's your show, you be the showman.
Remember, I think it was you, me, and we were driving past fucking Schlarman on Vermilion Street, and you lit that firecracker and you tried to throw it out the window and didn't go out the window and it stayed in the car.
Was that my car?
Yeah, it was your mom's car, yeah.
And we're still, I've been questioning him any fucking way, so that only makes fucking sense. I definitely did not remember that. Okay, go ahead.
Remember, okay. It was me, you, we were coming back from fucking Shelton Fireworks after we'd already been banned and kicked out, and we're riding down fucking, what street is it? I think it's Bowman.
Before you finish, this definitely sounds like a group of individuals that I would not go to one of these places with, but go ahead.
Oh, we were there, yeah.
Fuck.
But yeah, okay, yeah, we're going on Bowman, passing Nor's and fucking Wendy's and shit, and just gets out, like, he just hangs at the window with a Roman candle and starts blasting cars with a Roman candle coming towards us. Like,
who was driving?
You were driving.
Why the fuck? Oh my god, no. You know what? There's a perfect segue, man. I put this shit on Facebook today. That ashy ass place. Friends. No new male friends. I don't want no more dudes in my life, man. Get the fuck out of my life.
This was a long. It doesn't make it any better, but it was a long ass time ago. We were definitely still in high school.
Women don't do that shit, and that's not shit that I do. I don't do that kind of corny shit.
Oh, you didn't do it.
Oh no, yeah, I know, but I don't like to hang out with motherfuckers who do that kind of shit. Like, I want you to be anywhere near me shooting fire out of moving vehicles. No. Get the fuck.
Other moving vehicles.
Bruh. Look, you know me, man. I'm very reflective. I'm always thinking about who's around me and who to spend time with, who to give my energy to. I think about the dudes in my life versus the women in my life, and I'm already of the belief that women are way the fuck better than us. Way the fuck better. Now, like, on one hand, yeah, I mean, like, they be like a little annoying because, like, I'm a dude and I'm not like I'm not outwardly emotional. I'm inwardly emotional. But the overall essence of a woman, the thought process, how they move, how they do things, versus some of the dudes in my life,
Yeah, there's no process with some of us. It's just go.
Like, get the fuck out. Like, dude. I think about, so I mean, of the people I speak to on a regular, right? You're included. There's a couple cats who I've never had to question about who they are to me as people, right?
Yeah.
So you're in that group. Yeah, man, thank you. There's a couple people, and a name I'm gonna bleep out, even though you mentioned it, but like who I've been questioning who they are to me and what they think of me, right?
Why is that?
I'll probably tell you that off. I'll tell you that off the air.
Right on.
And there's also like the people who mean well, but like are just some head ass motherfuckers, man, who just can't.
They mean well, but they don't put in the effort.
Yeah, they mean well in your life, but like they either just are head ass and fuck shit up, or they've got no desire to get out of second gear.
I know that.
And even though those people might mean well, that don't mean you gotta be dragged down with them.
100%.
Compared to the women in my life, they all are about something. They're all about something. Growth, being better. They're all about something. And that's all I want in my life, man. To be around like-minded people who are about something and who want more. So the fact that you just told me those stories, you can't write that shit, man. You can't write that shit. That shit is well timed. That shit is well timed. God damn. Oh my god, dude. Shooting fireballs and firecrackers out my goddamn window. Nigga,
While we're driving down the street, it's broad daylight.
Bruh.
Smoking weed, fucking...
Bruh.
Arrest waiting to happen.
I'm saying...
It was 3 black kids, a Mexican kid, and a white kid.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I use the phrase all the time. I hate being whacked by association. I want to earn my whackness. And goddamn it, I can't tell you the last time I was whack on my own.
I do a pretty good job of that on my own, I feel like, every once in a while.
But goddamn it, you at least have the chance to earn your own whackness. Goddamn.
Hey man, I own it too, shit.
I'm saying, you know what I mean? You purchased that whackness. You know what I'm saying? That shit was not handed to you. That wasn't no hand-me-down whackness.
I bought it and I fucking threw the receipt away.
You know what I'm saying? Fuck this. Not returning this whackness. This whackness is well worn. This whackness got stains on it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's got my grease on it, yeah.
I'm saying. Shit, that ain't some shit you gonna wear and take back the next day. You wasn't tucking no tags, homie. You burned them shits off.
I didn't even snip the tag. I just ripped it off.
Oh, fuck. Oh, man. It's, we
got another long years of that shit, but that's another story.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Otherwise, Raw was super mids.
Yeah, I could have definitely taken a nap during that shit.
Raw was super mids.
They should be selling Raw to fucking Fox and keep SmackDown on USA, man.
I'm saying, man, that USA check is crazy. They're not having it. The ad revenue is crazy. Such a staple on USA. One time for Pacific Blue.
Hey, Nikita Flame or whatever.
Yep, La Femme Nikita. Silk stockings.
Oh, shit.
USA's up all night.
Up all night.
Up all night. Where they would show like that the low-key filth flicks, but they weren't like mad filthy. They were just like, you had to play them at midnight.
Yeah, make sure your parents weren't going to like come walk in the living room.
I'm saying.
We all been there, motherfucker. If any listeners think you haven't been there, don't lie to yourself and don't lie to us.
Turn the volume down. Had the quick edit button just ready. The recall button. Had the recall button just ready. It
was on the Cartoon Network too. The recall button.
Yep. Oh man, that's crazy. They wouldn't just press channel down or channel up.
They
no,
would, because it was like HGTV or some shit. Like they would know you weren't watching how to rebuild the house or something at 3 in the morning.
Right. Mama, these marble counters.
Like I wanted to check up on this so I could tell you guys about these marble counters I watched last night on TV.
Oh my god, these mahogany dressers. God damn, dude. Our reminiscing about old USA shows, shout out to Duckman and Weird Science, were way more entertaining than Monday Night Raw's 3 hours.
Ain't lying, bro.
Duckman.
Man,
Weird Science was my
good shit on USA back in the day.
They did, bro. Weird Science was my shit.
Weird Science.
Oh man, Pacific Blue. Every Saturday I watch Pacific Blue. I switched from City Guys on NBC over to Pacific Blue.
I don't think I've ever watched a TV show on NBC.
Bruh, TNBC had the lineup on Saturdays, man. They had City Guys. Well, City Guys was like the only staple. They had Hang Time. Hang Time was on there. Then they had other shows that like didn't last for too much longer. I think there was one like this one family adopted like a bunch of troubled minority youths. I gotta remember what that shit was called. I can't remember it, man.
Sounds pretty interesting.
Yeah, man. Saturday, faithfully, the shit that I remember sometimes, man. Shout out to USA High on USA from the makers of California Dreams.
Man, I was about to say that sounds like just straight in Orange County, California, or something.
Facts. Well, USA High was a group of U.S. Like United States students, but they were like in high school in like France or something, some foreign country, but they were all from the U.S. Yeah, that's really all I remember. I don't really remember doing. A bunch of like 30-somethings playing teenagers.
Oh hell yeah! Hey, what's up, kids?
Right. Dude, I think Stacey Dash was like 30 when she played Dion in Clueless.
Bro, I've never even seen Clueless.
Oh man, check out Clueless, man. Check out Clueless. Probably, it probably is on Netflix. Those mid-90s teen dramas. Wasn't even a drama, just one of those teen classics along the lines of Can't Hardly Wait and She's All That.
See, I never watched those type of movies whenever I was growing up, bro. I watched like Point Break, Kickboxer, Bloodsport.
See, I got a little sister though, so like, you said Terminator. Fucking 9 years old. Fucking man, watch Terminator again.
Yeah, bro, watch Jean-Claude. I grew up on Jean-Claude Van Damme movies.
Facts. See, I had a little sister, so everything that I would watch, she was watching other shit too. So like, I've seen Spice World like 76 times.
Hey, never even seen it, bro.
Yeah, man, the Spice Girls had a movie, and I deadass to this day believe that my sister dubbed over my WrestleMania 8 tape with Spice World and random assorted bullshit on MTV. I'm still tight.
Dude, motherfuckers nowadays, kids nowadays, they don't know about dubbing the tape.
They don't know nothing about dubbing the tape, bro. With the 2 VCRs.
You used to have to go on to get the TV guide, like the book, and go through the TV guide, you find a movie on there that's coming on like next week. Like, oh, I gotta do that.
8 days from now, it's gonna be so lit.
And dude, the quality would be awful on that motherfucker, but we still liked it.
I'm telling you, bro, the tracking button would get wore out. Trying to fucking. Oh my god, dude! I remember when the TV Guide channel dropped, like when they had a channel for it. Oh, they changed the game,
bro. Some new age shit,
bro. They changed the game.
And you motherfuckers think we old. We're not that old, okay?
No. They're sitting too like, damn, dog, I do remember that shit. TV Guide channel changed the game.
Remember getting fucking the cable boxes with all the shit on them from the cable?
Dude, yup. Call your local cable provider.
Money.
Yep.
You hook it up.
I swear, bro.
Can't do that shit nowadays. Man. All dish and all satellites and shit like that.
Dude, yeah, man. Cable ain't what it was, man. For better or for worse. For better or for worse. God damn it, dude. Man, one thing I noticed too, and I texted my guy, so there's always one black dude at these weddings, right? And at this one. And like, if they're not just bald, then their shape up is always trash.
That's what the fuck you were talking about. Okay.
Oh, it's what, yeah. Bro, I swear, look, man. If I'm ever the only black dude at a wedding, my lining is not gonna be trash. I gotta represent for me, for the culture, and for my barber. I ain't never rolling.
His shit was fucked up.
Bruh, look, man. It's either if it is cut, it's just trash, or it's just not cut. Which I guess on the surface is fine, but like it's every wedding I do. So I don't know.
They know when these weddings are.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe they just don't give a shit.
It's got to be some kind of science to it, but like he was the other type of dude who would he was like standing the closest to me in the booth. And like was trying out all these dance moves that like nobody else could do, of course. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, I be hating that shit. Get the fuck away from me. I don't know you, man.
Yeah, I want to be part of this.
That camaraderie is dead, homie. I'm here for the paper, and my lining is too sharp to be hanging out with you. Yeah, let me give you my barber's card.
On another thing, though, you hanging out with somebody like that with a fucked up hairline, everybody else is like, damn, that dude's hair looks a whole lot better than that motherfucker's.
Look, man, white people don't be knowing when I need a haircut.
I mean, yeah, that is true.
Yeah. Like, it don't matter my frequency. Like, I go to the barber probably, if not every week, then every 2 weeks. But look, people don't be knowing when I need a haircut.
I think the last time I went to the barber, the fucking hair place,
right,
was fucking 4 years ago.
Was it a Sports Clips?
No, it was my mom's friend.
Okay.
So I didn't have to pay for shit.
Hey.
And then before that, fuck, man, I couldn't even tell you. Drew just used to cut my hair over at their house in Carbondale.
Oh, man.
Whenever I needed one. And then before that, just do my own.
No doubt. I gotta find a photo of when we were like 15 or 16 and we cut your hair on Dylan's porch.
Oh, bro, that one, I sent you that picture.
Did you send me that?
Yeah, it was his graduation. Yeah, whenever we cut it into a mullet.
Oh, yup. That was his graduation party. Yeah, I did just get that pic where we gave you them fly bangs.
Yeah. I went to his graduation fucking party looking like that. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Yep. And Karen was giving you the eye, boy.
Yeah, because I think somebody had it on video when we were somebody had it on video when we were cutting my hair, and I was cussing and all types of shit. And they showed her, and she was like, oh my god, why are you saying those words for? And it was just like,
I'm sorry, Aunt Karen.
yeah.
Oh man, golly, man. So okay. Because I remember last year when you was about to have your holiday party, right? And you asked me, and not to diss, I'm just telling the story, but like, you asked me for like advice on what to wear, right? And so we helped coordinate your outfit. This year, you told me I got the party. You ain't asked me shit. You was like, yo, I'm wearing this, son. I'm like, oh, it's about to crack.
Fucking just blue jeans, my fucking Slayer tour shirt. It's got like fucking devil shit all over it. And my fucking Budweiser hat.
Oh shit! So run me through the night, man. Run me through what you remember and tell me, like, tell me how was the party, man.
Man, from what I remember, it was tight. Alright, yeah, okay, yeah, the party started at 5:30.
That's
my boss
mad
texted
early.
me. Yeah, well, I mean, yeah. And, okay, yeah, 5:30. My boss texted me at 3:30. He's like, hey, you want to go up there at 4 o'clock? Get some drinks in?
Wait, he set you up for the... Oh, man. He knew you wasn't going to say no.
I mean, I was like, yeah, I'll be up there a little after 4. I mean, I got some shit to do around the house, aka finish the whiskey that I bought to pregame at home with.
So my man went into like, okay, I'm not going to hire any entertainment, no live band, fuck that. We're going to get Reno drunk.
Yep. They got a jukebox.
Drunk Reynold and a jukebox. Facts.
Man,
okay.
Yeah, that was good stuff too. But yeah, okay, yeah. So we go up there. We go up there at 4 and start drinking fucking beam and water.
90 minutes before the actual party started. Keep going.
Oh no, yeah, and no, we go up there and I'm continuing to drink beam and water because it's free. So I might as well. I mean, I'd be dumb to go to beer if the liquor's free. You know. And then the bartender gets there at 5.
Oh man!
So like the guy that's cooking the food for us, he's just making his drinks.
Wait. My bad. So is this beam that y'all brought? Is this beam that was there already?
From the bar.
So y'all was behind the bar, and then the bartender showed up.
No. Okay, no, the bar, they let us in. Like, doors were still locked. They let us in and shit. They had to turn all the fucking lights on at the bar part and shit.
Yeah.
And he made us a couple drinks, and then came back like 20 minutes later, asked us if we wanted another drink. Of course we did.
Oh, the owner.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then he's like, yeah, the bartender will be here in like 20, 30 minutes.
Okay,
She'll be the one
and then they'll be able to handle it. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought I was just back there like, fuck it, beam and water. Bartender ain't here, fuck it.
Like, the drinks he was pouring, they were good. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't complaining, but like whenever the bartender came, my God, dude.
Hey.
Fuck me up.
Hey.
Fuck me up big time.
Happy holidays.
Yeah.
She saw that shirt and that hat. She knew you wasn't for play.
And then last year we had it at the same place.
Yeah.
And they had like 3 or 4 natty lights in the cooler cans. So you know me.
You were showing everybody how to shotgun a beer efficiently.
I was like, hey man, are those for sales? Like, well, I mean, they're kind of mine. They're for like the cooks and everything. But like, why? What's up? And I was like, I'm trying to shotgun some, dude.
Hey, facts.
And they didn't have any this time. But he's like, well, I got a 12-pack of natty in the back kitchen, in the refrigerator back there. So let me get them.
Run it.
Yeah, like fucking okay. Yeah, it's drinking whiskey all night, and then started shotgunning beers, and then that's when I blacked out.
And okay, just to put it in perspective, around what time would you say that you blacked out?
8:30.
4.5 hours.
Just pounding straight liquors, beaming water, shotgun and brewskis.
Dog. And then that's when the night started.
That's when the Metallica, the Slayer, the Project Pat all started coming on bucks.
So did you have to pay to play these songs, or was it just you?
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, I brought like $100 with me and came home with 20.
You came home with 20. Wait. If the liquor was free, what did you spend?
I know.
So
I guess I tipped the bartender at the end of the night like $20.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay.
And then I had a couple of the kids that I work with take me up to the gas station and get a pack of cigarettes. I don't even remember. and then I was playing on the machines, the gambling machines.
Right.
And and I came home with 20
came up short.
Oh, big time. And then fast forward. Let's just go ahead and fast forward to the next day.
Okay.
I'm looking out in the driveway and I'm like, where the fuck is my car right there? I don't want to pull that bitch up from the driveway. It was like right at the end of the driveway. I'm the only person that parks in the front driveway. So where the fuck did I just park right there?
Right.
I'm like, I hope I didn't fucking drive, 'cause, dude, I didn't remember shit.
So you didn't remember getting home?
No, I didn't remember getting home.
Right.
And I wake up and I'm like, where the fuck is my wallet? Can't find my fucking wallet.
Right.
I'm like, well, fuck. I mean, I gotta go to work. So, I mean, it's
I gotta go to work.
I'll pick that up later. Yeah. I get to work. I'm feeling like ass, dude. I'm feeling fucking bad. Like, okay, first I got up at 7. I was like, oh, bet. I got another hour to sleep. I was feeling pretty good when I woke up at 7.
Right.
Went back to sleep till 8 and woke up and I was like, motherfucker, I should have stayed up when I got up at 7.
Fucked up, right? Your second win was when you first woke up and shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay.
I get to work. I'm there for like 10 minutes. My boss comes in and I can already tell he's looking at me like, how the fuck
he looking at you different.
Yeah, no, because he was getting after it too. He was fucked up too.
Right.
Because when we first got there, like I said, I was drinking fucking Beam and water, and he was drinking Captain and Cokes.
Oh man!
So we were getting after it.
I know he.
But yeah, no, he was like, "How the fuck are you feeling?" And I'm like, "I've definitely fucking felt better." And I was like, "I fucking lost my wallet. Don't know where that motherfucker is." And then I'm taking a shit. And I can hear the guy from Gotsy's, the place that we were at, he comes up there, and he's like, hey, man, I think I found your buddy's debit card outside.
Oh, shit.
What the fuck?
Just the card outside.
Yeah. So I hurry up, finish my business or whatever, and I get after. I was like, hey, what's up, man? He's like, how the fuck are you feeling today? And I was like, pretty bad. And I was like, do you remember anything? And I was like, I don't really remember a fucking thing. He was like, well, you tried to drive home last night.
Oh my god.
I wouldn't let you. And then one of your other boss pulled up, and we were both talking you to not drive home. So you rode with your boss, and I drove your car to your house.
Okay. Efficient. Safe
Yeah,
driving.
okay, tight. Well, because I was wondering how the fuck I was like, I was wondering why my car wouldn't pull all the way up the driveway. And yeah, okay. So then that happens, and then my boss later tells me, he was like, yeah, what'd you slap John for? I was like, hold on, what do you mean? I was like, what are you talking about? And he's like, yeah, and then you were giving Eddie so much hell, like you were up in his face just talking shit. I was like, dude, I have no fucking idea what you're talking about.
Wait, what the fuck? Oh shit. Okay. Go ahead. Tell me more.
Okay, yeah, no, and then today I worked with my other boss, and he was like, "Yeah, man, you were up in Eddie's face, telling him that he needs to be a better worker and all types of bullshit." And then John comes up, and you just slapped the shit out of him, and then you slapped him again.
What the fuck? Wait. Bruh, wait, hold on, man. So you were just out here just letting loose on motherfuckers' faces, man.
I was in there slapping motherfuckers, and then I bit one of my other co-workers in the head.
Come on, man. Dog, wait. My body. Dude, man, my body hurts. Hold up, man. You bit somebody else in the head. So not like the regular part of face. You bit him in his forehead. You bit him
in the top of his hair and his fucking head.
What the fuck? So what? Maybe I'm asking a dumb question, but so what did you do that for?
Dude, I don't even know. Like, nobody knows. Nobody knows. The mystery of the 2018 DiMaggio's Christmas party continues.
Bruh. They saved so much money not hiring no bum ass band.
I've been smashing them the whole time. Like,
oh my god.
Y'all.
No projection screen, no karaoke machine. Go ahead.
Then, dude, and then I guess I was trying to get my boss's daughter's husband to like drink straight up whiskey with me. This dude don't speak any English. Like, he speaks a little bit of English,
right?
And I was just yelling at him like, "Not do it! Come on, do it!"
So you trying to talk it in his accent and made him. So it's like, yeah, if I speak it in his accent, he might understand what I'm saying.
And then I seen a couple pictures where I like had him in like a fucking headlock and like I had him like all picked up and shit.
Bruh, nah, man. Hell no, man.
I'm trying to think.
Okay,
so yeah,
killing me.
I lost my wallet, my debit card. My debit card was returned to me. Come to find out, when I came home from work on my lunch break, my wallet was in my bed.
Okay.
And then I got one. Man, I lost one other thing, and that was the most important fucking thing.
Huh? Your
fucking
dignity?
Budweiser hat.
Your Budweiser hat.
My fucking Budweiser hat, bro. I didn't even take this fucking hat to the Slayer show I went to in Nashville because I was afraid of losing it. I lost this motherfucker 2 blocks from my fucking house.
Oh my god!
Christmas party.
And like no trace of it. Nobody saw it in the building. Nobody fucking. You didn't leave nobody's car.
He said that I had it. He said that I had it in my back pocket.
Oh man.
So I called back up there today and I was like, "Hey man, it's me again." I can't find my Budweiser hat, so that's more important to me than any of that other shit.
It's me again. Yes, it's me again.
I already done ordered another fucking Budweiser hat today. I had to.
Same style.
Same style, yeah. Same 1,000-gallon club, certified member.
Yeah, I know that hat too. Oh,
that is so tight.
Wow.
Yeah, and with, like, we normally go to the casino after the party.
Yeah.
I'm so fucking glad I didn't go this year because they didn't get home until almost 4 in the fucking morning.
On the regular
I would have
night.
had to go to work from the hospital.
Oh
Shit.
My god. Oh,
I would have definitely got to the casino. Last year, they cut me off at the casino, and I wasn't even that fucked up. I was just yelling.
I wasn't even fucked up. I was just yelling. What the fuck? Yo, man, look. We can't go anywhere together, bro. No.
Oh, yeah, I can't go anywhere at all.
Ma, you saw we need to was really right, gumbo. You know, I don't really like too many people, man. I like everybody, but I don't like to hang out with everybody.
Yeah, I mean, when I'm at the bar and I'm all shit-faced and shit, yeah, I'm like everybody's friend, and then I wake up the next day thinking like, fuck, man, why was I talking to those asses?
No doubt, man. We're for everybody, but we ain't for everybody.
No,
not at all, man.
They can't handle it. I mean, shit, man. Yeah, they can't handle it.
Yeah, no, people
maybe we can. I don't know.
I don't know, man. I think we can, but choose not to. I've been having this conversation a lot lately. Like, just because you can tolerate something, it don't mean that you got to or that you should.
Yeah.
And the idea of people is dope, but people will let you down.
Big time.
People will let you down, man. So, I don't know, man.
Big fucking time.
I came to the conclusion recently, and I was saying this on different social medias, that, I mean, you know me, I'm big on, emotional clarity, facing yourself, and growth and whatnot. And I was off yesterday, so you get time to be by yourself and think about stuff. And I was thinking about it. I've been told that I don't necessarily let people in, and I was like, I don't know if I believe that. Like, I do and I don't believe that. I think the conclusion I came to is that because I preach introspection and learning yourself and facing yourself mentally and emotionally, spiritually, and whatnot, that it makes me really good, maybe even too good, at the analogy I always use is solving for X, like algebra. Remember algebra class? You had to show your work. Yeah. I don't always show my work, but I'm always working on the answer. You know what I mean? So I think the conclusion I came to is that maybe I'm just too good at working on myself to where it might seem like I don't let people in. But when I actually, tell the stories I need to tell when they come up in the context, I mean, I want it to mean something, you know what I mean?
I feel like, you're 100% right. Yeah, I mean, everybody always thinks that, oh yeah, I'm fine, I don't need to change myself, or I don't need to fix myself for anything. Yeah. And there's always a lot of room for improvement on a lot of people. I mean, there's always room for improvement, I think.
Yeah. Facts.
Constructive criticism, it's always good. It's not a bad thing,
Not at all. Not at all, man. You gotta face yourself.
And what I was getting at is when people are trying to, I don't know, people don't think about themselves as much as they should, but
not in that way, yeah.
I mean, people are always saying, thinking that they don't need to change and, they're okay, you know what I'm saying? But there's always a lot of room for improvement.
That's real.
With anybody. I mean, there's always shit that's on, and constructive criticism, when somebody tells you that there's shit that you can improve on, they're not talking shit like, you're a fucking bum, It's not like that. There's shit that we can all improve on, I mean, it's just how you take it, I guess.
That's exactly why we're all here, is to literally make each other better. Like, if we may not have an ultimate purpose, so I figure people is the only thing that we all have in common. So it's really just a matter of bettering ourselves. So I mean, and that starts. Charity starts at home. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You can't better anybody else if you're not bettering yourself. I got another theory that we're all parents. And that we're all babies, in the sense that, so the way I view parenting, what is parenting?
It's take. Well, I think I see where you're going with this.
Yeah.
It's taking care of something, and making sure that nothing, just taking care of, protecting,
and shaping and building it for the future, right?
Yeah.
So, people get really sensitive when you start talking about their kids because it's people that literally came from them and it's something that they take possession over. But the thing is, in friendships, if there's something that I've said to you that you take with you and you apply it to life, we may not want to be like, oh, I was parented by Juv, but that's the essentials of what parenting is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I like to think I'm a dope father. I ain't got no kids, but I got friends and people who rely on me for that kind of strength.
I like to think I'm the same.
Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Shit, I don't even know if I ever have kids though. Shit, I don't know. I don't know.
I'm really good at being a cool uncle. Like, I'll hug them and give them back like a motherfucker, man.
Yeah, like, I mean, like, I like dogs.
Right.
You know, Junior's cool as shit. he gets out of line every once in a while, but
as everybody does, you know.
Yeah, you know, we all have our little tantrums every now and then.
I feel you, man. And like,
I mean, I know you and me have gotten into it. Much.
You're the only friend I've yelled at like more than once. That's funny.
It's all for a good reason, though. I mean, it's always for a good reason.
You know, it's all constructive, man. You know, and it's partially the reason why I linked with you for this. You bring something out of me, good and bad, and good.
That's what it's all about, man.
We bring something out of each other.
What have you been up to, though, bro?
Oh man, well, you know, it's a lot, man. My body's a little tired. My body. I had my dope gym class tonight that I really love taking.
You on that yoga shit, bro?
You know what? I fell off the yoga joints, man. I've been trying to. It's on a different day, and so usually, and it's kind of late. It's late at night, so like by that time, I'm trying to make some bread in other ways, or it's too cold and I just want to be in the crib.
Yeah, I don't blame you, bro.
It's a little later than, you know what? It is tomorrow, so I might try to jump in tomorrow. But yeah, I've been talking about that a lot lately, trying to get back in the yoga. 'Cause I always tell everybody to do your stretches. My God, do your stretches.
Man, you ain't lying.
Yeah, man. Like, everybody's so worried about getting older. Yeah, oh yeah. Stretch before you go to bed, stretch when you wake up, and try to knock some shit out during the day. Like, you'll feel the difference, man.
For all types of shit, right?
Yeah, man, you'll feel the difference. Especially when, like, everybody's worried about, like, getting older and thinking life is just ended at 28. Like, go improve your quality of life, man. Drink some water. Do your fucking stretches, B. My God, do your stretches.
By 28, we would have been dead by now, man.
Oh,
hell.
bro, we undead than a motherfucker, man. I'm telling you.
Man.
Yeah, man.
Dude,
I was
thinking about, man, I haven't actually drank, you said soda, or drink water, man. I haven't drank a soda pop, whatever you have, in a long ass time. And we got one of those filters.
Yeah.
Red filters, do that shit. Man,
There's a difference.
Big time fucking difference.
Yeah.
Big time difference. Liquor, I mean, the water, when I put the water in my liquor and the coffee, Kool-Aid, all the joints.
Right. I'm dying you said liquor first, but it all counts. It all counts. I put that shit in my goddamn beam.
Game changer, dude.
Oh my God. That cough, I'm not getting sick, but my chest is open, man. I had the major cardio today, man. It wasn't too deep in there. I always feel like a little self-conscious in there. Not like the normal kind of self-conscious, but like, I think I might have told you this story, but like, it's a different kind of self-consciousness when I go in there, right? I've told you before, like, it's maybe one of two dudes in there.
Yeah.
It's just a gang of women. One of two dudes. Somebody might bring their boyfriend from time to time. They look mad awkward. But one time...
You can tell they got dragged there.
They got dragged. Yeah. Look, there's guys. Just come on, there's guys in there. There's a slim black dude in there. Fucking...
That might be why he's nervous or looks awkward.
Man, that guy's really jumping those jacks. Looking all cut up with his sleeveless tank top. Jeez. There was one time in there, so it's a big ass room. I may have told the story, but it's a big ass room filled just mirrors, 3 walls of mirrors, right? And so, I mean, you could check your form, But with mirrors, you can see, everything. And I didn't walk in it, but, we're in the middle of class. We were doing, like, some kind of oblique workout, our side abs, for those not sure what obliques are. And I looked in the mirror, and I saw this booty. And I was like, damn, what booty is that? It was mine. It was. You
were really checking yourself out like that,
bruh. I looked. I was like, damn, and it was mine. I'm gonna go front, man, and I'm comfortable enough to say this. I hope you're comfortable enough to accept it. I kind of got a little joint back there, man.
Oh, all right.
I got me a little donk.
I
got a little donk, man. I can really push. I got a little donk. But the conclusion I came to, right, is like, okay, I looked in this mirror, I saw myself, right? I came to two conclusions. The first one was, how often do people look at my booty? Like when I'm walking down the street, or when I'm at my line of work. Especially like when like my shirt's tucked in, I got on like my fitted slacks. Like, oh, how often? Like, are they watching me left to right, right to left?
I creep all the time.
Right.
So,
yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I know everybody else does too. Yeah. Motherfuckers like, I just look straight ahead and look up and down and left to right. I don't
Not
look
a chance.
straight ahead.
Not a chance. And it might sound vain, but like I take inventory, and even if I'm not gorgeous to everybody, I'm gorgeous to somebody, and I wonder how many times.
Hey, this goes back to what we first started talking about.
Yeah,
that's what we started the night off with. Self-improvement. Inventory.
There you go. But conclusion number 2 is that, so I'm in this room full of women. I look in the mirror, I see my booty, and I realize it's a room filled with women, and I'm like one of 2 dudes. And I'm not in the back row, but I'm not in the front row. I work out in roughly the same spot. And I wonder if they ever feel weird. Or at least maybe when I first got there, if they felt weird. Like, who's this guy? Like, is he in there just
who is this motherfucker?
Yeah, like, is he in there just to check us out? Like, I got my yoga pants on, like, in my tank top and my sports bra. Like, are they?
Like half of them are thinking that.
I really wonder.
I don't know either. I don't know.
I really do wonder, man.
Maybe they are just there just to strictly work out and like not.
Yeah,
they just look straight ahead.
Well, right. And that's the thing. I know that they're there to work out, but I wonder if they question my motives only because, like I said, I saw my booty, and that's when I came to that conclusion, right? But they gotta deal with this all the time. To where, like, I wonder, and I know just the general idea of how hard it is to be a woman out here, but, like, the specifics of it, even in a fucking gym class, if even my presence, even though I've got the best of intentions, even if my presence, all these mirrors, if my presence makes them uncomfortable at all.
How long have you been going there for?
I have been going to that class for... over a year.
Nah, bro, they know you.
Over a year. And I took a little hiatus, but I mean, I'm a familiar face to most. And so, yeah, at this point, they're probably not tripping, right? But even just in general, that.
Has any of them like started a conversation up with you, or even if you tried to start a conversation with them?
I definitely did not start any conversations. One woman, she's an older woman, maybe 20 years older than me. She actually struck up a conversation in the last 4 or 5 weeks, right? So we've chatted, got to know each other a little bit. She was going to recommend her husband to my current line of work. And she also wanted to invite me to this little networking thing. I can't go just because of my schedule, but, she struck up a conversation. I actually last week after the class, I just went to go stretch, and one of the classmates was on the mat stretching, so we talked a little bit. And actually, I almost forgot about this. The instructor, right? Over a year ago, we actually matched on a dating app. So it never went anywhere. Just some conversation. But I mean, we're familiar, so we might talk a little bit after class just to catch up. I had to update her on some news in my life, which I'll get to you in a moment. But otherwise, no, man, I'm too self-conscious. Like, I'm too self-aware of other people's self-awareness to where no, just say no. The way to avoid, you know how like the Me Too movement, and so like corny dudes are always like, oh man, I can't even say hi to a woman anymore. Look, man, for one, yes you can. There's ways to do it. And for two, the only people who are really worried about that kind of shit are people with like shit to hide.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
If you just avoid it and leave people alone, like, you'll be alright, man.
Yeah, you'll be better than alright. Like,
yeah, you'll be better.
Don't have shit to worry about. Like, bruh, just be regular.
Just be a person.
Yeah.
Just be a fucking person. No. Just leave people alone. I swear you'll be alright. Just leave people alone. Golly, dude.
What's that shit they said? They said there's more lifeguards than sharks. Hey. Some shit. You know?
Hey. That's real.
I mean, you'll be fine.
Yeah. Just fucking hold your breath, man, and fucking golly.
But don't be fucking weird.
Just don't be. That's bruh. Some advice for your ass. Just don't be fucking weird.
And you'll be okay.
You'll be just fine. Don't take your dick out when you know your dick shouldn't be out.
Let that thing out.
Just keep it in. That thing. Just keep it. Just hold it. Keep it close. Yeah, man. We're progressive, dog. That's 2 weeks in a row.
Man, right? Like,
hard camera. Hey, you all. But yeah.
Good fucking heavens.
What's going on, brother?
Oh, not a lot. Not shit, really. Just got off work. Well, they let me out early, you know.
Let you off the clock.
Yeah, I got out early. It was dead. So, shit, man. I've been home for maybe 30, 40 minutes. Haven't done nothing.
That parole.
Washed my ass. That was about it. True.
Every ass needs a good washing.
Yeah, clean my ass.
I'll ask you a question. I'll ask you a rather personal question. I feel like the people need to know.
Yeah.
That's where this is going. Because I'm in this hotel, right? For as I mentioned on the last episode, got a new gig, so they got me holed up in this hotel training. And I'm a body wash guy, right? But I left my body wash in my car the night before, and I didn't realize till the morning I wasn't about to go out in them cold temperatures for no body wash. They provided some soap. I'm not a bar soap guy. I'm a body wash guy. I got sensitive skin. I prefer body wash. This bar of soap, I noticed. Now it was a new bar of soap because they not crazy, but it had like these how do I even describe them? Like ridges.
Sediment?
You said what?
Some sediment?
No. It was a new bar, clean bar. But it had like these, like, I don't want to say bumps, because that makes it sound wild. But like they had like these raised up edges that like, what I believe are to maybe like massage the skin as you rub the soap on your body. Now, some of our listeners will be like, rub the soap on your body? What the fuck are you talking about? Exactly. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. I want to ask you, Big Ren, because I also remember season 1 of Chappelle's Show? They did Trading Spouses.
Yep.
And Leonard Washington.
That's what I was laughing about.
Leonard Washington traded.
Well, one bar soap in the house.
One bar soap in the house. Pooping hairs all over the soap. What if I want to wash my face? On my feet.
Get a washcloth.
Get a washcloth. Big Ren, you use washcloths, dog?
Alright, here, I don't use washcloth, but...
Oh, man.
But... No, see, hold on.
Yeah, go ahead.
I've got, like, this fucking... I buy this soap. I buy my shit online.
Oh, shit. Where is this going?
And, like, it's a straight up, it's called, like, big ass bar of soap, and it's like...
Boy, I got this big ass bar of soap.
It's straight up, it's like 4 times the size of, like, any regular bar of soap.
Oh, my God. Okay.
And it comes with this loofah that you can shove the bar of soap in.
Oh.
So, it's my own personal deal, but, like, I just chop pieces off this big ass bar of soap, because if you put the whole thing in it, it doesn't lather up really that well.
Gotcha.
Like, you gotta chunk it off, you know.
Gotcha.
So I kind of use a wash rag.
But you do use the complimentary loofah that comes with it.
Yes.
You're not
and
just,
I mean, and if I didn't have that, I would use a rag.
You're not just rubbing bars of soap on your body.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, those ridges, those ridges are for cleaning the inside of your ass cheeks.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm not even sick. I ain't coughed in a week, but that just brought something out of me. So you know what ridges I'm talking about?
Yeah. Those aren't for like your arms and shit. That's for the unit. That's for the unit in the front and the cheeks in the back.
Oh my God. The unit in the front and the cheeks in the back. When I do the when I do the show preview, when we post this online, that might actually be a chapter. The unit in the front and the cheeks in the back. God damn. So it's not to massage your skin.
No,
No, that's crazy.
I don't know who the fuck thought that.
Bro, I don't know. And see,
They're wild.
It was a foreign concept to me because I use wash rags.
Yeah.
Even with my body wash.
I know some people that don't.
I'm sure.
I mean, like, if I'm staying at somebody else's crib and I forgot all my shit and I forgot to get a washcloth, I'm just gonna fucking go all savage with it and fucking just spray some body wash all over me and just get after it. My hands.
You know what? I don't front. At least if I feel like the body wash with the hands is more forgivable than the bar soap.
Yeah, my hands.
I still, yeah. I mean, it's your hand. You're still not like scrubbing the filth off your back. You at least you kind of rubbing it around in your back. But it's better with the body wash. It's still a personalized experience versus who's ever all the bodies that's been on that one bar soap that ain't using no cloths and no loofahs.
That's some shit to think about, isn't it? How many bodies and how many front units and that bar?
How many front units and cheeks been on that bar? That shit. Put the bar soap back, and little bubbles bubbling off the top of them. Shit is brown the next day. Like what the?
And most of the bars of soap. I've never seen like a black bar of soap. Like the first bar, that big ass bar of soap I got, it was black.
Those are the best kinds. Those are the best kinds. Those are the best for your skin. And
yeah, but like then if you got like a white shower, like walls,
and
you're going, that soap, that shit's gonna go over the fucking place, and you gotta wash the shower after you wash yourself.
I hear you. What is going on, man? What a time. Big Ren, how you feeling, man? You good out here, bro?
Yeah, man, I'm good. I'm fucking...
Yeah, man.
Weather's fucking... Gonna warm up tomorrow, about 51.
Really?
You know what I'm doing? I'm wearing shorts.
The cutoffs are coming back.
Well, I gotta work, so I'm wearing my gym shorts, but...
Units everywhere.
Units everywhere, yeah. I mean, I'm just a big old unit, you know? That's just what it is.
Unbelievable. Unfucking believable. How do you transition from that, man? I told you I was really looking forward to recording this podcast. for the show, of course, we're gonna get to the whole Elimination Chamber show, but just period, man. I feel like we're about to have a really good show. Potential to be a stressful time, but you know me, man. I try to keep my head, try to keep my wits, man. Because when I lose it, I lose it. So, but I earn it when I lose it. So,
yeah. I don't know if I've ever seen you lose it. I don't know. It's probably a good thing.
It's a rare thing, man. No, high key, like, so I'm a Gemini, you know, and I don't necessarily believe in all the astrology stuff. I don't not believe it though. I'm not a big, like, astrology face guy, but, like, my sister is, and I've got friends who are. And sis especially be like, yo, you are such a Gemini. Like, in just the purest fashion of the form. I'm not, I'm a give what you get kind of guy, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, if I do lose it, please believe you earned it. Like, please believe you earned it. Like, I'm not a fly off the handle type dude, but I don't easily apologize when I do fly off the handle because, like I said, you earned it. I don't know. I'm about the vibe. That's what the kids say, right? You know the vibes.
The vibes? Vibes. I hear about them vibes every once in a while.
That's what the kids be saying. So, I don't know, man. But no, like I said, I was really looking forward to this podcast. I feel like before we go forward, we gotta address the past. Now I always get, especially like lately, the more we've been getting more and more listening, I always get feedback on what we do. However, dog, boy, they wanted to talk to the manager like a motherfucker, man. So I mean, what we do here, this is the hard camera, right? And on the surface, it is a WWE podcast, on the surface. But we always take time to, A, compare this art form to life. And also, as we start now, we start off just talking about our lives, right? The hard camera itself, for those not in the know, the hard camera, let's say you're watching Monday Night Raw, and that main camera angle that you're watching the match from, that is from the hard camera. So we took the title of this podcast from that term, but also it's a play on words in the sense of what we like to talk about, what the aim of the show is. It is a hard look. It's a hard camera, a hard look at the art form, hard look at this life, right? So with that is going to come conversations that may make some uncomfortable. It may offend some. You may have an opinion. People may have an opinion. If you intend to offend, you're corny. I don't give a fuck. You're corny.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
It's something completely different, though, to have a genuine point, to have a genuine idea and a genuine discussion and know that it could offend versus offending on purpose. So to bring it all around, bring the perspective, those who haven't listened to the last episode of the podcast, we started out talking about, well, first we started talking about, you know, kind of the idea of bettering ourselves, transitions, and just being better. And then I transitioned to the idea of love versus commitment. And to catch it up, yeah, you know, I'm trying to figure out how I want to approach it. But to catch it up, what I said on the last podcast is that love and commitment can go hand in hand, but they don't necessarily go hand in hand. That I feel like people are more concerned and consumed with and by the idea of being able to say that they are committed. They are in a commitment. I'm committed. No hookups. No FWB. No ONS. You know, swipe left. I feel like people are more concerned with the idea of being committed versus making sure, knowing and understanding if they are loving and being loved properly. because, and to go a little bit deeper, I didn't go this deep before, love itself is a verb. To love, it is a verb. I'm going to be dead ass honest. I don't know what it means to be in love with someone. I've said I love you, but I mean it in the sense that I've never said I'm in love with you. I told people I love them because I love them. I don't know what it means to be in love with someone, but love is a verb. Love is easy. Loving is everywhere, right?
Yeah.
If you cook with someone, you cook for someone, that is an act of love. If you and any kind of love, platonic or romantic love is love, right? If we sit and have a conversation where we express our vulnerabilities, our innermost thoughts, what have you, you are receiving love, but also if you receive it properly, you're also giving love back, right? So to love is a verb. So the last episode, I spoke about commitment and being nervous of the idea. I want to stress that I didn't, and I'll go back. Maybe I did, but with the clarity that I have now of what I said and how it affects. Maybe at that time I said I didn't want the commitment, but my overall idea is being nervous of the idea of commitment because, and this is what I said, who wants to be around who wants to see these people every day, right? Every day.
365.
365 days, like go somewhere, right? That's what I said. And the exact statement that inspired the conversation I'm going to go into was when I said my biggest fear about commitment is I just don't want to be annoyed. And me and you laughed with our whole chest, with our whole bodies. We laughed for like 22 minutes. And we just laughed. Now, I got feedback from a lot of people, right? I got feedback from women who were like, yes, king, edges, snatch my edges. Like, they agreed with me, right? They agree with us. I dug us a hole. You know, bro, I made you whack by association. That's the worst kind of whack. Because you was
pretty bad.
You didn't even say it, but you laughed and you was there, so I made you whack by association. I'm sorry.
No biggie.
But, no biggie. Now, like I said, there were a lot of women who were like, yes, king, snatch my edges, like, whatever. They agreed. Now, apparently, we pissed off every other woman in the world. Every other woman in the world. I got a phone call. They said
they actually hit your line.
They hit my line. I got a phone call, and they said, "Hey, this is the representative for every other woman in the world, and God damn it, I want to talk to the manager." I said, "I am the manager. What's up?" And they said, "I had a little problem with your podcast, bud." Mister. The specific part about when I said I just don't want to be annoyed really rubbed some feathers, dog.
I mean, like,
well,
I feel like, I don't know.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. You feel like what?
No, I don't know, man.
Let me go. Let me keep going. Because there's a lot to unpack. Yeah,
go ahead.
So the representative of the EOWTW, every other woman, the EOWITW, every other woman in the world, she was listening with a group of her friends, a group of intelligent, capable women. And I said, okay. I said, are your friends married? She said, yeah. Do your friends, do they get annoyed with their husbands? Yeah. I said, so in order for you to know that, that means that you have those conversations. And she says, but we don't want to hear it out loud.
That's what it's always about.
And the thing is, bro, I got a little tight. Like, I got a little tight hearing that. Like, I was like, nah, fuck that. Fuck that. Yeah. Fuck that. Those are the conversations that we need to have in the open.
Yeah.
Like, the behind closed doors things with your closest people, that's one thing, that's dope. But, nah, you have to have those conversations to have that understanding, right? So, in essence, they agreed. They agreed, but didn't want to hear it in the open. So I'm like, okay, something's still not right here. So I had to dig a little deeper. And it's when I came to the conclusion that there are two theories that I have in this life. They kind of tie together, but the first one is that we want what we want, but we only want it from where we want it. Right?
Bingo.
Like, you jump on Facebook, you see the cute girl. She's like, oh my God, I want a guy who does this and this and this and this and that. And then, like, the corny dude hops in the comments, is like, well, I got a big old box of what you want and what you need here. Take it from me. And she's like, nigga, you smell like French fries. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it don't connect. It don't connect.
No.
Because she wants what she wants, but it's only from where she wants it. And then my second theory is that it's well, my theory was always, it's not so much what you say, but it's how you say it. But I had to expand upon that. It's not so much what you say or how you say it. Sometimes it's a matter of who says it.
Yeah.
So
that's weird, isn't it?
It is. It can be. It is. And so the problem was, for them, the group of capable, intelligent, progressive, forward-thinking, intelligent, capable women, me and you came off as two big old burly masculine men at the boys club with our cigars and our brown liquors, just
Give
making
me a beer,
fun.
go to Normie.
Yeah, right. Just making fun of women is how it came off to them, right? It doesn't matter. It don't matter that they actually agreed. It doesn't even matter that I didn't specify men or women. It matters that we were two men that two big burly masculine men laughing about that. If we were two women, or if we were two gay men who said the exact same thing, again, even though we didn't specify men or women being annoying, if we were two women or two gay men, it would have came off. It would have right, and they would have laughed a lot harder. It would have came off as easier for them to digest.
Well, now that hurts my feelings,
bruh. As big and as strapping and as masculine as we are, we mad sensitive.
Sensitive as fuck.
Sensitive as fuck, bro. But indeed, so it didn't matter that we didn't specify. We were two big burly men, and the logic didn't matter. It was a matter of how we identified. What it comes down to is and it's a thing. It's a people thing, right? People as a whole, people in general, we judge ourselves by our intentions, but we judge others by their actions, right? So when people do something to you and they say, well, I didn't mean to do it, like, that's a justifiable thing. That is a genuine response, and it's something to take into mind. It's up to you to decide how much it matters and how much it counts, how much it may make up for whatever the action was. but I didn't mean to do it is a true, genuine response because we judge ourselves by our intentions and others by our action. Now, it's lazy thinking because we need to judge ourselves on both, but we can only save so much of the world at one time. So, again, it's a genuine thing. My intention delivering that line was to foster discussion and to get a relatable laugh, right? We laughed. Say that again.
Then we kind of did, didn't we? I mean,
and that's exactly what we did. However, we got a relatable laugh. Me and you laughed for 22 minutes. I fostered some great discussion outside of it. However, while the mission was accomplished, there was a little bit of a casualty in there only based on how we identify.
Stuff like that happens a lot, though, too.
It does.
You don't even think about it, but it does, you know?
I would have never, and it's, you know, we get on these microphones and we put our thoughts out to the internet, to the world. We're on a public forum. Again, there was no malicious intent. The intent was what it was. But again, sometimes how you shoot something may not be how it landed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you can take one route and be like, oh, these people are just being sensitive. But that's not fair to them to say to us, oh, you're just being sensitive. I mean,
that's just like them saying to us that we're fucking assholes.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly. So I can understand and sympathize with the fact that, I mean, this is the world we live in, man, where, and actually now, this is our third episode in a row, at least, where we've talked about the sensitivities of women. This is the world we live in where they are marginalized, and so I completely understand how they felt that way, that we were coming off a certain way. So I asked if I was like, well, hold on. And I wasn't trying to deny it. I wasn't trying to justify or defend myself. I was like, well, did you listen to the part where I talked about my booty and women's rights and the sensitivities of a woman in gym class? No, I didn't get that far. Oh, you didn't get that far? Oh, huh. You didn't get that far.
I'm going to let you go back and listen to that shit.
No doubt. So I'm very thankful for the discussion I was able to have, just based on what I thought was a universal truth, which actually was a universal truth, something that the masses agreed with. However, just like I said, based on how we identified, it may have come off a certain way. By no means, and I'm stubborn with my apologies, by no means is it necessarily an apology because the mission was accomplished. Foster discussion and get a laugh. However, it just opened my eyes to the stakes. It opened my eyes to the stakes.
They are big.
They high out here, dog. They high, man. So, salute. I hope they heard this part. The group of capable, intelligent, progressive thinking women out here.
It's better that we started this off at the beginning.
Yeah, had to address it. Had to address it first, man. Had to address it first. So then I got yeah. It's been a wild week, man.
What's been going on, bro?
Really reflective week. I mean, it's always a reflective week, but it's been a really reflective week, man. I think about often, right? Really often. I always get excited to do these, and we talk about it, every episode, how we get excited to do these.
Yeah.
And I think about the reasons we do it, right? And we've hammered a point home that wrestling is on the marquee, but this is not just a wrestling podcast. We do, what this is, it's an examination of our friendship to our unlikely bond, considering we're on opposite ends of the spectrum, right? We've joked about, you know, people looking at us and like wondering how we're friends, right? But also like I think a lot about like you know, how I'd be remembered, right?
Yeah.
Legacy.
I think the same thing.
Say it again.
I think the same thing.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Wonder.
yeah, like, cause I always say like you can tell people who you are. You can say you're this, that, and the third, but if they don't see that, then that shit don't matter. It's just words.
Yeah. Actions. Words out.
And being good with words is one thing, but like action is important. So I mean,
Actually doing it.
yeah. So we've said and we say a lot of life things, and we say a lot of things that give insight into who we actually are as people. This is a diary.
Yeah.
This is a
I
diary.
never really thought about it like that.
Yeah. This is a diary. You know, God forbid something happened. People can go to mixcloud.com/Juv or wherever else. Like I'm leaving behind podcasts and music and writings, right?
Yeah.
So earlier this week, the world lost, it's a disservice to just call him a rapper, but that's how he made his name initially. He was much more than that. We lost a legend in the making in Nipsey Hussle. He again made his name as a rapper, but within the content, he promoted ownership, you know, financial literacy, actions meaning more than words, getting off your ass and finding your purpose. You know what I'm saying? And,
It's all about.
And running that marathon. And so yeah, you know, he made his name in music, but he was also doing a lot of things in the community as far as ownership and building up his community. He was working on he was, as an example, I mean, he was murdered in front of his clothing store, but he was working on stem cell research buildings to put in his neighborhood he grew up in. He was creating jobs for people he knew, people he grew up with, people who were just getting out of prison. He was doing a lot.
Trying to make it happen.
And he just I've been following his career for at least the last 10 years. He'd been making music longer than that. I think it was allhiphop.com. Back in the day, I used to go to allhiphop.com every morning. Yeah.
That one.
Yeah, and I checked the rumor section, but I'd find, what kind of new music, what kind of interviews were out, and I remember seeing an interview from him, just kind of talking about where he got his name and who he was and him being on the rise. And, more and more, he was already dropping music, you know what I'm saying, so I kind of had to catch up, and more music dropping, and as an example as to who he believed himself to be, and the action he put forth and the belief in himself. He sold one of his mixtapes for $100 a pop.
Damn.
In a time where we're scrambling to find music for free, he sold them for $100 a pop. And on one side of the fence, Cass was like, yo, who the fuck is he to be selling his music for $100 a pop? And on the other side, he fucking sold out. Like, that shit worked.
He knew what he had.
He knew what he had. And he came and re-upped. And the next tape, he sold for $1,000 a pop. And used that to fund and finance his vision. And so earlier this week, lost his life in his hometown of LA, and the idea of being gunned down in your hometown is not the surprising part to me. that part isn't surprising me because you get the most love and the most hate in your hometown where you're from.
A couple people saying exactly those same words.
It's the people who know you, the people who grew up with you. They was in that first grade class when one cat couldn't spell hospital and you was out there spelling like geranium. You know what I'm saying? It was the people who knew you. So him being gunned down in his hometown is the surprising part to me. But to know what he was about, you see people who have that glow, right? And you see people who put forth that motion of what they don't just say who they are. They go in and be who they are and be who they want to be. But like, for that to happen to him in that manner when he's putting forth all this energy, all this good energy and all this good action, he spoke to men who look like me. He didn't exclude anybody, but he spoke to men who look like me. So men who look like me are having a real problem with this. I don't know where to go next. I don't really know.
I wish I could say something about it, but I mean, I really can't. You know,
I understand. And it's fine. You know, it's fine. It hit, like, the shock of it hit. Lil Sis told me. And then I'm like, nah, man. And you go to social media and you see it. It's like, nah, man. Like we talked about how, like, when Roman Reigns announces leukemia, right?
Yeah.
And you could feel just the difference because these are people we feel like even if we've never met them, you feel connected. You feel the message. You feel the energy. You feel the effort.
Big time.
Nipsey was on his way up, man.
Yeah, I heard he was working on a documentary or some shit, like, about, like,
He was. But I don't even want to separate one specific piece, because I say all the time, we're not just one thing. So I don't want to separate one specific piece. But, like, he was on the way up, man. He was an example of how to play this game the right way. And it sucks, man. It sucks. Rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle. Rest in power. Rest in paradise. Sound like Big Ren the Legendary. That's what it sound like, though.
What's up, bro?
Shit, man. How you feeling?
Pretty good. It's finally cooling off just a little bit, just a tad bit. Still kind of hot and musty and stanky out, but it's doing all right.
Well, wash your ass.
Yeah, I did wash my ass today.
Big ass bar of soap.
Yep, yeah, with the big ass bar of soap. with the loofah that came with it, you know.
It ain't
really a loofah.
It's not a loofah. What is it?
Well, you shoved the bar of soap in it.
Right. You said that before, but I thought it was like just a loofah that you just put the bar of soap in. So it's not like a true loofah.
Nah, like it came with this fucking big ass bar of soap. Like you shove that bitch up in there. I gotta cut them in half because it doesn't get enough traction because the fucking bar of soap is too fucking big.
You said that. So it's like when you buy like one of those dishwashing brushes where you just put the soap in it, but you can wash with it.
Yeah.
So it's not a true loofah; it's a dishwashing brush.
It's an ash washing brush, or it's an ash washing thing.
Ass washing. Midwest.
I gotta cut the motherfuckers. Yeah, Midwest. But I gotta cut the motherfucking bars of soap in half so it's got room to work in there, you know?
Room to work.
It's got room to move around and make some suds.
Some suds. You
don't have no suds?
I got mad suds. I'm mad sudsy out here. Pumping suds out here. I might regret it, but I might want you to send me like a picture of it for the IG post. Cause like this whole time, you said what?
I said bet.
Bet. You're like, no, this whole time, like I think of that episode often. I'm like, yeah, big ass bar soap, loofah. And to know that's not like a true loofah.
It's got like an extra like scratchy part on one side and like a regular side on the other. You know, it's got the scratchiest part when you're getting up in your ass, getting that shit off there. You know?
The scratchy part for when you're getting up in your ass. Oh man. That is funny as hell. Not for exfoliating. Not for scrubbing the funk off your back. No. It's for getting up in your ass. Starting strong.
It's real out here.
It ain't never fake out here, man. Goodness. I was about to apologize for holding us up, man. That little network documentary had me interested. I'll finish it later, but if that's what it meant, if holding us up for this little bit, if that's the content I get, damn it, I'll do it next week. Man, we hope you enjoyed that up to 2 hours of everything that we are, from our funny side, our introspective side, and just the exploration of our friendship through this life thing through our friendship, and just how wild it could get here on the hard camera. Big Ren, man, what's on your mind, man? What are your initial thoughts after this best of one?
I'm just wondering what y'all thinking, fucking around with me.
Like I said, you the baby face of this thing, man. You're the lovable one.
That's the crazy part about this shit. You know,
yeah, man.
Man. I when I look in the mirror, like I see like the bad guy.
No, not even close. No, not
like,
even
look
close.
Look at this fucking goon.
No, man, not even close.
Man, I'm with.
No, you are the champion amongst champions, man. I'm the. Yeah. Anyway. We hope y'all enjoyed, man. Big Ren, let them know how they can reach you on the social medias, bro.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you guys can find me on Twitter and Instagram at _A_MAAFHUCKA. Then on Snapchat, you can find me on Snapchat too at MAAFFDUP316 MAAFFHHDUP316.
Hit me on Twitter at Juvidesayuno, JUVIDESAYUNO. Hit me on the Instagrams at Juvidesayuno, JUVIDESAYUNO. Check out the crack Twitter staff at The Hard Camera. It's Facebook.com/Juv. There's The Hard Camera on YouTube, the YouTubington. There's plenty of ways for us to be touched, man. I want to say happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me and others. Thank you for investing in me. Thank you for being someone for me to invest in. Thank you for all the listeners.
Brother.
Hey, thank you, my guy. Appreciate it. Thank you, Ren, for being my better half on this endeavor. Thank you to all the listeners who rock with us. There's more, man. There's more to come, because Volume 2 is coming. There's more and more episodes of The Hard Camera coming. Volume 1 just scratched the surface. Like, we didn't even... There's so much more meat on the bone for Volume 2. In the meantime, if you don't want to wait for Volume 2, just go back in the archive and check out every episode that we've done. And, listeners, man, again, we appreciate y'all rocking with us. Until next time.
Adios, amigos.
Salute.